Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the change of planners and what I've done in my old planner, including a flip through and an explanation of my new planner, which is here. And for this one, I actually bought this notebook with like 6 or 7 euros off Amazon because it was cheap and the quality looks pretty good, except the cover was really ugly. So I covered it up myself, and it was like kind of a good way to buy something cute, also like to personalize it without using a lot of money. So this is my old planner, and I had quite a bit of decoration from the start because, you know, I thought it was bland, but obviously as time went on, I realized less is more. So at the beginning also my handwriting was really bad because I was using a black ink pen, and I'm not really good at writing in ink pens, so I always switch into ballpoint pens. And then you see the layout or my handwriting kind of gets better throughout the way because, you know, I couldn't stand how ugly it was from the beginning. And I also had these little tags on the sides that shows each month, like the beginning of each month. So here are 7 tags, and I have used this until July 2021, and August is where I'm going to start a new journal. And this one is really simple. I just have a to-do list for every day, except from April, I started to have a habit tracker for each month. And, you know, as its name is a habit tracker, it tracks everything that you do throughout the months. I also use this to track my period and moods change and other things I need to do. So also in, I believe this is May, it was where I had a lot of assignments and it's the end of the year. So I had this little graph situation you're seeing here that helps me to organize my time. So I will be explaining why I wanted to change a planner in just a minute, but you see this one is pretty simple and it's small and easy to carry, but it also doesn't have enough space because I think I need much more space for ideas and reflection in the future. And I'm really proud looking back at this. But the one thing that's kind of sad about moving into new planners, I still have quite a bit of pages left, and I think I'm just gonna use it for scrap paper. So yeah, this has been through with me for the last more than half a year, and I really appreciate how it's cooperated with me, how it helped me to do a bunch of work that I needed to get done. So here's the first page. I also kind of fixed the inner pages a little bit, which is why you can see these wrinkles, but I don't really mind. And one thing I really love about personalizing my own notebook is that I can use clear tape to tape the whole thing down, so it's not gonna get dirty or broken. And here I'm still waiting for my classes schedule for IB, so I can copy it over here. And the point is that I will be carrying this planner around, so I will need my schedule around. Here are the keys. I have these stickers that I bought that I will link because it's actually really good. It comes in like, I think more than 10 colors or something like that. And then I will be explaining how I'll be using this later on. This is basically for my to-do list. Every single different icon represents a different thing. And here are the IB classes that I'm choosing just to remind myself, because I also need to use that for planning purposes. So moving on to the next page, this is the official spread for August, and I've covered this here because it's for your book and you shouldn't know anything about it. And for each month I planned, I will put one of these cute stickers here to kind of set out a plan for my color scheme, which I have put here. And I will not be using all of these in my like daily spreads, which is on the next page. I will be mainly using my color scheme in this big calendar, which I will not be using for planning because it's called August Illustrations. And if you haven't seen one of these, it's like you fill in each block for each day and you draw something interesting about this day. And at the end of the month, you have a whole calendar of what's happening in this month. And let's come back to here. Here is my 2 column, one's scheduled, one is called unscheduled. Here it just has my basic task throughout the whole month, so I can have like a bird's eye view of what I'm going to do. However, the details or more miscellaneous stuff will be on my Apple calendar because it's digital and it's easier to manage. This one just here to remind myself what I need to do. And I know August isn't even here yet, but I have this section almost mostly filled out because I have a lot of art projects that I want to carry throughout the month, so I thought I might as well just write it here to remind myself. And that's one of the reasons why I want to move into a new planner, because the small one's too small for me to write down all of these ideas and the reflections on these projects. So on this side of the page, you have a habit tracker. And I did it horizontal this way because it's easier to put every day here. I already wrote down a couple of things that I need to do because it's like already planned. And this is the first week that I'll be trying out this method, so I thought I'd add a sticky note to say a little bit of reflection of what I think this plan method works. Then it's this page that I've showed you, and this is how far I've planned. So that's kind of a flip through and some explanation. I hope you liked it. I am obviously very excited to use this, and I am like waiting for August to come, and hopefully it works out the way I want it to. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video is not going to be too long. I hope you got something out of this, and we'll also try your best to find like a good way for yourself to plan, because there's going to be a lot of work, a lot of things to get done, and I think this really helps me to prepare for that. So I will see you next time. Bye.